all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geeked. We encourage you to stay geek, man. Listen, it is the man that has no regrets out here, man. It is your boy, Real.
It's your boy Will. Miss y'all.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, you guys already know, man. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television over here, man. If you guys are into geek content, man, whether it be Marvel, Star Wars, DC, whatever it is, man, y'all go ahead and join us over here, man. We talk about that. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. And also, too, man, help us get the likes up tonight, man. Let's get the likes up so we can find more geeks like yourselves to help us build up that algorithm, man, and get our geek on. Well, cuz, it's a lot to get into today, man. It's a lot to get into. We're going to talk about some, what's the word I can make up here? Toxicity in fandom. We're going to talk about that, man. There's some other movie news that dropped here, man, over the past maybe week or so. So, you ready to get to it, man?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
All right, bro. The main topic we got to talk about here, man, is toxicness in fandom, man. Is fandom getting too toxic? Cuz that's the question. So check this out. Ironheart trailer currently has 50% more dislikes than likes on YouTube. And for those who probably don't know what he's talking about, let's go ahead and show y'all this right here. All right. As you can tell right there on the screen, they got 156K likes, 240K dislikes. And it's not just this, cuz, man. We've seen a lot of other certain movies and certain shows get this same treatment. Before I kind of give my opinion on not just this, but the whole entire makeup of fandom in general, bro. What's your opinion, man? On is fandom toxic, bro?
Yeah, it's especially when it comes to uh, just nerddom fandom has been very toxic. Ranging from whenever someone is different in movies or in storytelling, that people like this, like with Ironheart, uh, prominent with dislikes, even though if you watch the trailer, it's actually a good trailer. So that's how you know, like, it's just people being on some BS at that point. Then you have, when it comes to like your Lord of the Rings, whenever they add new characters within it, there's hate within it. Star Wars, they have, instead of just saying, hey, they could have been better storytellers within Star Wars, they go after the fact that there was a woman leading it or a black guy that was second leader, stuff like that. So it's like when it comes to sci-fi and fantasy, the whole thing is to be able to things are just locked in the box. You know, it's outside the box. That's where this whole premise of fantasy and sci-fi is, and for people to have a their bias, the way they are infinite towards these storytellers is ridiculous because storytelling takes different avenues within it. You just start off with good storytelling and then you build out from there, from adding people within it that will help tell the story, help uh, bring the story to life within movies, TV shows, and stuff like that. So, yeah, the fandom's gotten real toxic. And social media has helped with that. Just because folks are, you have the keyboard warriors and folks that get real brave. Um, Behind the mic and behind the keyboard to where they feel like if they can say whatever they want to people instead of just being a human. So it's ridiculous. So, but yeah, fandom's gotten real toxic within the nerd world. What you think?
I agree. But the only thing is, this fandom in general is toxic. It's not just in the geek
Mm-hmm.
culture, man. It's in all of them. I've talked about this before. It can be sports, it can be, like I said,
Yeah,
movies, television, music, whatever it is, man. In general, fandom is
yeah,
becoming
so true.
extremely toxic. Excuse me, like you said, man. Social media has a lot to do with it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Social media is probably it was intended to help people kind of network and to branch out a little bit and kind of
Yeah,
you know to build like a certain camaraderie with people within certain type of fandoms and all that stuff. But as time has gone on, man, it's becoming even more toxic, even becoming even more negative. We're starting to get a lot of that now. It's to the point, man, because I told King, man, on because we Geek'D on Captain Crown. I told him this before. Like I told him this plenty of times. I said this on the show. A lot of people heard me say this. Man, I don't talk a lot of like anything I love, whether it be sports or like movies and stuff like that. I don't talk a lot about it with people because of the negativity that comes out there. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have go in with pre-biased already, you know what I'm saying, of something before it even came out. Like you said, with the whole Ironheart thing, you ain't seen not one episode of it yet, right? We only got bits and pieces of clips from this show. Like you said, look, the clips look good to me. This was the greatest trailer of all time. No. It was pretty interesting. And on top of that, the fact that, Ron Coogler is producing it or whatever, right? It's just kind of my interest. Like, because at first I wasn't really interested in it, because how they portrayed her in Black Panther 2. But this trailer had me thinking, like, okay, this looks pretty solid. I'm gonna give it a chance to see what it's talking about. But a lot of people already have this biased mind frame nowadays, bro. And for reasons we already know why. I mean, it's no point of us sitting here beating around the bush and acting like this is not true, because we already know. If it's not a white male centric led show or movie, then people already have their minds made up that it's gonna be bad, right? So the fact that it's a young Black woman that's leading this show, I wasn't surprised about it. You know what I'm saying? It's disheartening or whatever. As a Black man in America, I'm used to it, and people can sit there and say all they want that racism doesn't exist. We know it exists. People trying to gaslight people saying it don't exist. We see it every day in our faces. You know what I'm saying? And so the fact that we saw how that shows got treated, you know what I'm saying, with like the backlash and all that stuff off of that one trailer, that tells you everything, bro. That's why I say a lot of I listen to a certain amount of people. Like I don't listen to a lot of people anymore, whether it be, like I said, it be movie shows or whatever it else is that I'm into. I do that because I try to keep my mental, you know what I'm saying? Keep my mental safe. Because I was listening to one dude on TikTok, and he was been sitting there trying to defend it for like the last like 2-3 days or whatever, to the point that somebody said something to him on one of his videos, and he was like, bro, you think I'm just making this up? Like literally go to any comment section to any video talking about this, and you can look at the comment section and see this blatant racism and all that type of stuff that's attached to this. And it's not the first time, like you said, not the first time we've seen it. We saw it with Star Wars. What's her name? Kelly Tran, who was Rose in the new Star Wars movie. She literally took down her social media because of racism, right? We heard John Boyega say he didn't want nothing else to do with Star Wars because of racism. You know what I'm saying? Like we see this stuff every day, bro. And so that's why I say, like, a lot of this stuff that we see, it's not surprising to me. It makes you mad. You know what I'm saying? It does piss you off, because you're taking away from what they're trying to portray. Like it's supposed to be entertainment, bro. And you're taking away the joy from it from everybody else because it don't fit what you want it to be. I said a million times, because as I gotten older, I started getting mature about certain things that I look at nowadays in life, right? I distance myself from a lot of stuff. You already know that. I don't watch football no more because of certain things, right? I don't follow a certain team in the NBA anymore because of certain things, right? I start distancing myself from certain things to keep my mental safe. You know what I'm saying? And so the fact that we see it every day in our faces and stuff like that, bro, you can't escape it. Don't see like in any shape, form, or fashion. The best way you try to do is try to manage it, and that's by you not, going to certain sites or whatever, or listening to certain people, or hey, if you see something like this on there, don't even look at the comment section, because you already know what time it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even have to look at the comment section. I already knew it was gonna be some mess in the darn comment section behind this, right? Not just this. You saw with Captain Marvel, the Marvels or whatever, right? You see this stuff all the time, bro. And so, like I said, it's very frustrating. It does make you angry. But it's not gonna kill my joy from it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna still watch the show. I'm gonna still give the show a chance. Because like I'm one of those people. Like I said, as I gotten older, I got more mature in how I look at things. Like for a fact, I'm not gonna go to the movies to go watch Wicked. But I'm not gonna sit here and go online and bash Wicked and kill the joy for other people who want to see Wicked, right? Like your sister want to see Wicked. She love Wicked to death. What the heck do I look like just bashing Wicked because I don't want to see it?
Exactly.
Somebody else out there enjoys it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else out there enjoys it, bro. I'm not gonna be that person. I don't do that, bro. Because I don't want nobody doing that to me. Like I love Star Wars. What I look like my wife, my wife don't like Star Wars. She go here bashing every time I'm watching Star Wars. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how that would feel, right? And so I don't know. I don't understand why people can't look at things maturely, bro, nowadays, bro. And it's like I said, it's in any aspect of life, whether it be politics, it be movies, it be sports, education, whatever the case is, bro. People don't look at things maturely. You know what I'm saying? People are offended by everything nowadays, and people are quick to offend people. The same people who get mad and get they claim that they're getting offended be the same people offending people.
Exactly.
Like I don't understand it, bro. So, like I said, it's a show that I'm still gonna watch the show. I'm gonna still watch the show. Now, if I don't like the show, yeah, I'm gonna tell you I don't like the show. But I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, it's trash before I've even seen the first episode.
Yeah.
How many times you seen trailers, cuz, and we sitting there like, man, Trey didn't look all that good, and then bam, like, oh, hold on. Like,
was it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, Ninja Turtles, right? Like I said, like, I was like, I don't know about this trailer, cuz you see the movie, like, oh, hold on. Okay. My bad. I apologize. I need to tell the world about this movie or whatever, right? And so that's what I'm saying, bro. Like people don't look at things in a mature way no more, bro. That's why, like I said, that's why I keep who I talk to a minimum, bro. I keep who I engage with when it comes to things that I enjoy in life, because everybody don't see it that way, bro. Everybody don't see it that way. If it's I told we live in a world of tens and ones. It's gotta be if it ain't no in betweens, bro. You gotta be a 10 or you gotta be a 1, bro. That's the world we live in. So that's my little rant, though. What you think, huh?
Nah, it's you're right there. It's been the main ones that carve out the offending are the main ones that's pushing trying to offend everybody. So I wholeheartedly agree.
The main ones who play victim, man, when stuff don't go their way. It's crazy, bro. But I always try to make sure that nobody else included in anything else. It's just crazy to me, bro. Like you get real offended. Like your blood boils, your skin crawls, your heart starts beating. If you see the one time you see a black-led superhero, a female superhero movie, all of a sudden your entire world just gets demolished. Like, oh my God, I just can't function at all. Like my legs don't work anymore now because they're making a black superhero movie. Oh my God. Bro, you have over how many hundreds of years have we had of white male-led movies? The one time he had one, all of a sudden you just can't function in life no more.
It's the worst thing ever.
Bro, grow the fuck up, bro. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got on that, bro. You got anything else you want to add, man?
Nah, that's it. That's everything that needs to be said. I love it.
But yeah, man. Listen, we can go ahead and get to these quick hits. Check it out, cuz. As you know, the Superman official trailer drop. Trailer 1. Official. I still think the last one was official, but hey, tomato. That Superman trailer breakdown. These are 15 biggest reveals from James Gunn's trailer. Cuz here we go. You ready? Matter of fact, let's put this in the people's face, man, so we all can see this real quick. Check it out. Number 1, the DC already hinted at the multiverse. So I think the reason why they're saying that, cuz, is because that rumor that's going around, the dude that you see in the trailer, the big dude with the pink, with the purple suit on with the U on it.
Yeah.
People are saying that that's Ultraman. If anybody knows, Ultraman is the Superman version, the evil Superman version from Earth 3, part of the Crime Syndicate.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people think that that's Ultraman. Now, there's some toys that came out from the Superman movie, and it had that character, and on that box it said Ultraman.
Oh.
So, because for the longest, I didn't think it was Ultraman.
Yeah.
Because Ultraman's from another multiverse. But this is the thing, though. I don't think that's an Ultraman from a different multiverse. I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I think they might have gotten, I think it's a clone of Superman, which is going to turn around and become Bizarro.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I don't
Yeah,
think they're tapping into the multiverse or nothing like that, bro. But
yeah, not
like I
yet.
said, but I can see why they think that because of the guy in the purple suit. People think that that's Ultraman or whatever. So
Yeah.
I can see that. Number two, James Gunn's humor will still be part of Superman. So, and we saw a little bit of that, man, there in the trailer.
Yeah.
Uh, you know what I'm saying, which is it's just fine. You know, you kind of want that balance. Cause matter of fact, you know what, bro? I was watching I was watching Superman 1 and 2, Christopher Reeve's movie, yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to kind of get a feel, see some things in that movie and compare it to, you know, some of the stuff I saw in the trailers for this new Superman
Yeah.
or whatever. So I was like, you know what? And it had some humor in there too. It had a little humor mixed in with, you know, serious tones and all that stuff. So and
Yeah.
plus, James Gunn is a massive geek, you know what I'm saying? So he took a lot of liberties from that movie.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see that some of his humor being sprinkled in there, man. Number three is Superman trailer showcase Jimmy Olsen. So
I was happy
yeah,
to see that.
so we got to see him a little bit. Number four, Hawk Girl, Guy Gardner, and Mr. Terrific together. Yeah, we saw them in there together. They were hovering in the sky. So we got a little bit
Yeah.
of that. Number five, Lex Luthor hates Superman as always. Yes, he definitely does. That's never gonna change.
Yeah.
Um, Number six, Superman is in prison alongside Metamorpho. So
Yeah.
in the trailer, I don't know if a lot of people saw that part where Superman was in that like in that prison or in that cage or whatever it was, and
Yeah.
those like Lex bots or whatever like beating him up. You could see
Hmm.
behind him Metamorpho with his hands with a green glow, him making kryptonite. So that's probably
Yeah.
why Superman couldn't get out. Let's see. Seven, Ma and Pa Kent will have important roles in the movie. So shout out to them, man, when she said, I cleaned your boots.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I like
And
that part.
for the go. Yeah. She went to go get him.
Let's see. Number eight, Lex Luthor attacks the Fortress of Solitude. That's a give. We saw that in the trailer, in both trailers. So that's nothing. I mean, not nothing, but we already know that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Number nine, Superman versus the Hammer of Bavaria. Bavaria, I'm sorry. That's a fictional country in DC. We saw that guy who was like that metal guy that looked like something from like Iron Man or something fighting
Yeah.
Superman. We saw him with the ray blast that he almost leveled that building and all that stuff in the trailer. So
Yeah.
that's a character that James Gunn made up himself. So
That's very cool.
yeah, so we're gonna learn a little bit more about him in the movie. Number 10 exemplifies the ideas of the son of Krypton. Okay. Which I like I said, All Star Superman. A lot of that comes from All Star Superman, so we're gonna get a lot of that from. I think All Star Superman, and the fact that there are elements from Kingdom Come also too, not just because
Yeah.
on his chest, but the fact that the new superheroes versus the old superhero type of mind frame that they had, just like in Kingdom Come, they're gonna have in this movie too.
Yeah.
Let's see, number 12. No, number 11. Lois and Superman will clash on certain moral stances. We saw that opening trailer. Opening of
Yeah.
that.
Which isn't surprising because Superman's supposed to be above reproach.
Yeah. Uh, a lot of people were kind of like upset at Lois for asking those questions and stuff. I'm like, yo, we gotta watch the movie and get the context of that because as Gunn also said that movie is gonna be like 10% of the movie.
Yeah.
So that little scene that you saw in the trailer is gonna be longer than that. So look forward to that one.
Yeah.
Number 12
Absolutely.
is number 12. The engineer and Ultraman work for the government. So in the comics, the authority are a government sanctioned like superhero team.
Yeah.
So for them to kind of be so technically
Uh,
they're the bad guys
yeah.
technically, but so I think what it is well, they work for Lex, so I guess I don't know. We have to see. I was gonna say I don't think they think they're bad guys. Like you said, they work for the government, so the government told them to do something, they're going to do it. right?
Yeah.
It's just from our perspective, it's like, yo, you're to be in the bad guy because you're beating up Superman.
Yeah.
And so that's why I say, like, I don't think they're gonna be bad guys. I think it's just gonna be like, yo, they're just following orders type thing. So
Yeah. That I can see too.
let's see. Number 13, Creature Commando, Rick Flag Sr. is featured. Yeah, we saw him in there.
Yeah.
14 will include a Batman v Superman plot.
I
don't know about
missed
that
that.
one. I don't. I'm about to go watch it again and see what they're talking about on that one.
Yeah. Yes. I don't remember anything being said about Gotham or
Unless
anything.
what I was just saying a minute ago, the Authority are actually good guys. They're just following orders. Maybe they're gonna kind of realize, yo, Lex is trash, and like team up with Superman to stop him type thing. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Maybe that's what they're talking about. And then 15, Clark Kent and Lois Lane's chemistry is excellent. Yeah, that's what James Gunn been saying too.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
that would be like that's by far the most important part of Superman is having a Lois that he can uh, be with, just on screen and everything. Because that's what made the Superman and Lois show so great was the chemistry between the two of them. It's such a great show. So for them to do that and bringing it to the big screen the same way with the Lois and Superman again, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Can I be honest with you, guys?
Yeah.
The Lois and Clark the dynamic in Man of Steel, I wasn't feeling that, bro. I didn't really feel that. I didn't feel that chemistry between what's her name?
Amy Adams.
Yeah,
Not
Amy
Amy.
Adams and Amy Adams.
Yes, Amy. Yeah.
And yeah, here I didn't feel that chemistry, bro. That was probably some of the worst chemistry out of all Superman related media that we saw in life. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Lois and Clark, they had great chemistry. And it seems like in this movie, Rachel Bronson and David Cornsweet are gonna have pretty good chemistry, right? No, you know what? Let me take that. But no, cause what's the name? Superman Return, Brandon Routh and old girl had better. They had better chemistry than to me.
Yeah, they had good chemistry.
Yeah, it was okay. It's better. It was better than Man of Steel's chemistry. I just didn't. I was. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I could be wrong, but yeah. But yeah, that's just 15 takeaways from the trailer, man. How many times you seen that trailer, cuz?
At least 5 at this point. But that's primarily because I haven't been able to just sit down and watch it even more. Because I had like this time to actually sit down and watch it more, it'd probably be upwards of 20. So I probably would have caught that like a BVS plot somewhere in it.
Bro, they show the trailer now. Like, you know how you finna watch something on Max? I was about to watch Last of Us, and they showed that trailer. Yeah, they showed the trailer.
Yeah. I remember that. That's pretty good. And plus, it's that, and then I heard like YouTube is cracking down on the fake trailers as well. So it'll probably be easier to make sure that you find like the real trailer and get the updates a little bit quicker with the real ones too. So that's huge.
Speaking of DC film, bro, check this out. James Gunn confirms the Batman Part 2 is still moving ahead behind the scenes. So this is what he said, bro. Somebody had hit him up on I don't know if this is Threads. They hit him up on Threads. It says, has there been any encouraging updates on the Batman 2? And James Gunn just says yes. Like I said before, man, I like James Gunn because he's so transparent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't just give everything away, but he gives you enough to say like, okay, we're heading in that direction or whatever, right? He don't have us go in that direction. Like, nah, our trick is going this way. Oh, okay, never mind. Like you can always go in there and ask him, and he'll tell you whatever. Like just told this guy here, and then there's something else he kind of told somebody else. We're going to talk about here in a little bit.
Minimizes the rumors. That's what's so good about it. He minimizes rumors. There's an email random, that's what having these crazy rumors really quick, and so it calms down. No, sit down.
I I also saw too. James Gunn was talking to somebody on Threads or Twitter, one of them, and because that rumor's going around that Matt Reeves not going to be directing the movie, and it's still kind of going around. I
Yeah.
think he shot that down too on Twitter too. So
Okay.
so yeah, so I think I will. You know what? I know they're gonna make a Batman 2. As far as if
Yeah.
Matt Reeves gonna be the guy to direct Batman 2, I'm not sure. They
Yeah.
might mess around and pull a Star Wars Return of the Jedi, because a lot of people don't
Uh,
know George Lucas didn't direct Return of the Jedi. Somebody else directed it, right? So
yeah.
might do something like that. Don't know yet. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so that's pretty encouraging, man. We're gonna finally get the
Yeah.
Batman here. Speaking of Batman, man, check this out. James Gunn teases a DCU Wonder Woman project is in the works. I like, duh. I think that was a given.
Yeah.
But check
Yeah.
this out. Um, so he says, "Your choice, your actions. That's what makes you who you are." Talking about the Superman movie. That quote that
Yeah.
Pa Kent said in the movie. Somebody down here says, "Do you have any updates on Wonder Woman?" And he says, "Not to be shared in public yet, but yes, encouraging." Um, James Gunn also went in to say that. Wait, I'm sorry, not James Gunn. David Zaslav, his boss,
Mhm.
the guy who runs Warner Brothers, went
Yeah.
out and said that the four pillars for DC moving forward are going to be, of course, the Trinity of Batman,
Hmm.
Superman, and Wonder Woman, and Supergirl.
Okay. I
So
like it.
those going to be the pillars of the DCU moving forward, which
Yeah.
the Trinity's a given. When
Yeah.
you heard that part, like, duh. The intriguing part when they said that Supergirl's going to be one of those pillars that helps
Yeah.
to build up, the DCU. Kind of like how in Marvel, maybe it was Thor, Captain America,
Hmm.
and Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so those are like the three guys who held up the MCU. There's going to be the
Yeah.
four people that hold up the DCU, man. But what you think about that?
It is very intriguing. Like I said, firstly, of course, the I was surprised it wouldn't have went more Green Lantern ish. Uh, just at least throwing them in there as far as like being a stand up as well. Because that'd be to have the show coming out and then multiple Green Lanterns at that. So I'm surprised if that wasn't one of the pillars. But it's very encouraging the fact that we already knew, of course, they're going to come out with the Wonder Woman. We know Batman's going to be coming as well. So it's just going to take time to get to those points. But yeah, the Supergirl, I mean, it makes sense because, yeah, Supergirl's going to have a movie before Batman and Wonder Woman. So yeah, it does track with everything that they have going, but still, just to actually hear it is pretty surprising. But I'm liking how everything has been moving so far.
Yeah. Like I said, the Trinity was a given.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, I think the reason why I know you said Green Lantern, for somebody like you, yeah, like my
yeah,
wife and them don't know the importance of Green Lantern, right? They don't really
yeah,
know the importance. All they know is that Ryan Reynolds movie that came out back in 2011 that was trash. That's all they
yeah,
know. So
yeah.
the more recognizable names, like everybody named Mama know who Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman are, right? So
Facts.
those like three of some of the biggest comic book characters, not just in DC but in all the comics. So
Yeah,
that's understandable that those guys will be the three that you build around, right?
yeah,
Um, as far as Supergirl is interesting as far as them making her a
hmm,
pillar. She's a derivative
yeah,
character from Superman, as everybody already knows. So,
yeah,
um, I think you're gonna get a kind of a taste of her, in the new Superman movie. They already said she's gonna be in Superman. I don't think she's
hmm,
gonna have a huge, role or anything. She's gonna probably have like a little small little cameo to kind of let you know, like, hey, you guys, look, we got Supergirl or whatever, right? And
yeah,
it's gonna lead right
yeah,
into her movie coming out next year or whatever. So, yeah, like I said, I'm encouraged by it, bro. We should be getting some. I think we're going to probably get some Wonder Woman and Batman news. I'm not putting nobody else on it, but I think we're going to probably get some Wonder Woman and Batman news this Comic Con, bro. Listen, this Comic Con gonna be the most important Comic Con in DC history, bro.
yeah, yeah.
So
Because this is
that's
laying the groundwork for at least the next decade for DC. So
Exactly.
yeah,
So yeah, I agree. All right, bro. Let's see what we
I'm
got
ready
next,
to
man.
hear. I'm just ready to hear uh, who's going to be Batman. That's what I'm ready
Yeah,
for.
me too. Me too, bro. Check it out, man. Christian Ritter will return as Jessica Jones in Daredevil Born Again season 2. I
Yeah,
think there might be another dub moment too, cause I was like, man,
yeah.
when I seen, I was just waiting on the news to come out that it's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Now I'm just
Yeah.
waiting on the news for Finn Jones and I got
Mhm.
Michael Coulter to come out. You know what I'm saying? Their
Yeah.
names to be brought up here. What they probably will do if we don't hear their names for season 2, they'll probably sprinkle them in like
Mhm.
3 and 4, like bring them in like you said before. Like with a
Yeah.
season, you bring each of them in or whatever, each
It just
season or
makes
whatever.
sense. It just
Yeah,
makes sense with them doing the cut down on a number of shows that they plan on doing. You just at that point that means that you just sprinkle them in. I know Punisher is getting his another, but it is like the way that they use Punisher. I think it's how they're going to end up using everyone else as well. Bring them in for a little bit in the middle, and then have them later on in the season for a bigger spot. So, um, yeah, it was
Punisher
just
have
good.
a
Yeah,
Punisher, not gonna say Punisher got like it's a little short film thing coming out, kind
mhm.
of like how they did with Werewolf by Night and
Oh, that's what
Guardians.
it's going to be like.
Yeah, and Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. So they bringing those back.
Okay,
Now, what are they called?
okay,
Marvel Spotlight or something like that? Or I forgot what they were
yeah,
called. But
yeah, yeah. It's kind of like a spotlight. It's not
let's
a
see.
spotlight, but spotlight
Uh,
adjacent.
yeah, I can't remember the name of them. But I've seen Werewolf by Night a few times, bro. I even watched the black and white version.
Yo, that black and white version was fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. Well, I'm kind of wondering when they're gonna start, diving a little bit more into the mid, like the what's called that not mystical. It's kind of like with the
The fantastical.
vampires. I would think the
Oh
fantastical too,
yeah,
like vampires
yeah,
and werewolves, and
yeah,
kind of like the horror side of like Marvel or whatever with Man Thing and all that stuff. Kind of wonder
yeah.
when they're gonna kind of dive more into that side, bro. Which I think they were trying to do that with Blade. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Supernatural. There you go. The
Yeah,
supernatural
Superman.
side. Yeah, supernatural
Yeah,
side of Marvel. Kind of wonder when they're gonna start diving into that a little bit more.
yeah. I think whenever they do have a Blade storyline and movie, I think that's when they'll go to supernatural because that you want. I would, personally, I would have Blade to lead the supernatural side of uh, Marvel. Like he would be the anchor for that.
I can see that. I can
The
definitely see that.
Midnight Suns and everything. Like, yeah, I would have him as my anchor.
All right, man. See what we got next. Last but not least, cuz check this out. Thunderbolts director Jake, I can't pronounce his last name, I'll even try. Is in talks to direct the MCU's debut of the X-Men movie, man. The project is reportedly already has a script written. Like I said, I cannot wait till Comic-Con because I think we're gonna definitely hear concrete news on what they're gonna do with the X-Men at Comic-Con. But what you think, bro?
Sure, something like that. I'm trying to breathe. So for one, Thunderbolts was really good. To be honest, just like full disclosure or whatever, I was nervous about it. Just I was nervous about Thunderbolts. It's like even like when Captain America came out, like it was just an okay movie. It wasn't great. It was just an okay movie. Uh, and it had so many things that you could have did much better in. But with Thunderbolts, it's like, okay, it's going into this is like your blockbuster right before summertime, where typically they knock it out the park, and got me nervous. But hopefully it does well. And then heard like great things, and actually when saw it, it's like, oh, okay, like that, like was able to breathe. It's like, okay, this is good. This is good. You have something that you can build upon, hopefully. So it's see that they they want to use. What it seems like is that MCU has finally got smart. Let the directors uh, that have put together a winning product, let them do more within the system or have more within the MCU instead of just sticking them with the same old area. Let them get this one really well. We're going to trust you to do a little bit more. If you didn't do so well, we're going to pull you back a little bit. We're going to figure something out. Okay, but yeah, if you did good, let's uh get you essentially get you some more playing time. Put the ball in your hand, put the puck on your stick a little bit more often. Just because you did so well, basically like riding the hot hand. So I'm glad that they're starting to do that a little bit more. So that's promising. So when it comes to the X-Men with them, seems like they're going to trust him with it. It's like, okay, I believe it'll be in good hands because the way that Thunderbolts was shot, the storyline behind it, the undertow and everything was really good for the storytelling and for the character. And so bringing that to X-Men will be massive as well. Just a massive undertow of what's happening with the X-Men and them being attacked and why humans don't like them and stuff like that. It's going to be massive. And so you have to have a great storyteller for that. And so far, he's a great storyteller. So I'm looking forward to it. What you think?
Like you said, you talking about riding the hot hand. Remember they did the same thing with the Russo brothers. Remember,
Exactly.
it's the same thing. So yeah, I'm. Oh, let me say this too about the Thunderbolts. Like I said, I agree. It was a very good movie. Bro, you know what's crazy? You know how we always talk about like getting like certain comic, pulling some characters that you feel like you pulled them directly out the comic books.
Yeah.
Bro, they listen to me, bro. I don't. If they did not take Sentry directly out the comic book, bro, I was sitting there like I
Oh.
was. That stunned the heck out of me. I was sitting there telling my wife, I'm like, bro, they took this dude. Listen, it's like they literally just took a comic book, scooped their hand in the comic, bro, and took him out and put him in the movie, bro. That's exactly what it felt like. I'm talking about from like his personality, the way you know what I'm saying, his powers, the way
Yep.
he moved, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, bro. They took this dude out the comic, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, like oh man, bro. So supposedly they're saying that Sentry's gonna have a bigger role in Secret War. I can't wait, bro.
Of
I
course.
can't
Of
wait.
course.
Cause like I know we didn't get a lot of him. It was
Mhm.
mostly Bob. We didn't really get a lot of
Yeah.
Sentry, except for that one scene where they was fighting at the old Avengers Tower or whatever. But that
Yeah.
one scene right there, bro, like I said, from the costume, bro,
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
like they took that right out the comic, bro. I'm talking, they literally just scooped their hand in the comic book, took the character out, and just threw him on the screen, bro. That's exactly what they did, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, Marvel, okay. Like, man,
Yeah.
good job. I was scared, like, man, they're gonna change some stuff up on this dude, say he can't do this and that. Because
Yeah.
listen, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Sentry's overpowered. Okay, let's just be
Yeah.
honest. He's very
Yeah.
OP, right?
Yeah.
And so I like the way that they showed him. They didn't overdo it. It just kind of gave you a little glimpse, like, yo, this is what this dude can do. And
Yeah.
so, man, like man, thank you, Marvel. Thank you, man. Y'all did the right thing with that one, bro. Just took him right out the comics. But and the fact that I like how they did the Void. I kind of thought what
Oh
they
yeah.
would did like the introvert colors of Sentry,
I,
colored his hair black and said that's the Void or whatever. Instead,
yeah.
they turned him into a shadow and they
Shadow.
made his eyes
Yeah.
like white and beady. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, Marvel, okay, y'all get it, y'all get it.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, man, kudos to them, bro, with the whole Sentry thing. But yeah, no, this is he. You saw what he did with that ensemble cast of
Mm-hmm.
for Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
You saw the storytelling and all that, the pace and everything was pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, working along with Kevin Feige, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be more hands on now. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward, so I
Yeah.
trust the guy doing the X-Men movie. You know, I think it was
Yeah.
like him. I think we heard Ryan Coogler's name kind of get thrown out there or around or whatever. So yeah, I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at it. We seen what he. It's not like we don't know who this guy is. We didn't see none of his work. We just saw Thunderbolts, and like I said, we know how good Thunderbolts was. So yeah, let's give him a shot at the X-Men franchise, man. I'm with you.
Yeah, oh, it'd be fine.
But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to these. Go ahead and get to our next segment here, man. But before we do that, let's show some love to Playback, man.
Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel on Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite at Playback. Back to the show.
Yes, sir. Check it out, man. I got a question for you, cuz it's pretty important, man.
What you got? Man.
I think your name give it away, man. But what are you out here in these streets watching, man?
So definitely Sinners. Wife and I went and saw it a second time today. This time we saw it in the 70mm. Since they brought the run back through. It was up at Webb Chapel, so North Dallas area.
So you took a 5-hour trip, huh?
Yeah, basically, just to get up there. It was worth it. It was absolutely worth it. You can hear it, like the sound was different. Like you already know, like the picture itself is going to be different just because it's the 70mm. But the sound was different. Like it was just it felt like a different movie. And then been watching. We're 2 weeks behind on Last of Us. Righteous Gemstones has ended. I need for y'all to go watch that.
You 2 weeks behind on Last of Us.
Yeah, it's been crazy, man. It's been crazy.
Who are you, sir?
I know. Like I don't know. It's been weird. It's been like in a weird headspace overall. Because like you also have to be in like the right headspace for Last of Us, because like it's gonna be rough. So you gotta get ready for it. So haven't been mentally ready for it last couple of weeks, and then still doing the. I'm getting towards the end of Samurai Jack. I love it. Yo, the little one watched a bit of it, Samurai Jack, and he enjoyed it. Also, he loves Sonic. He loves the movies and the cartoons. So
the movie. Okay.
Yeah, he liked the animated show too. So his nerddom is slowly starting to come out as well.
Hey,
so,
just make sure you get him into DC stuff, man. Don't be like don't do him like you did your cousin, man. He out here. He ain't taking DC nothing, bro.
Yeah, I do have to get him on. I do have to get him into DC. Right now, I have him. He knows his Spider-Man is Miles Morales. So this is that right now. But yeah, I did have to get him into more DC stuff. But watching, finished up on Andor. It was fantastic. That got me binging into more going into Star Wars, because Andor is fantastic. Rogue One is by far one of the greatest Star Wars movies created.
My favorite.
Yeah, like it's that run of just like season 1 Andor, season 2 Andor, and then Rogue One. Like, even if you're not a Star Wars fan, I feel like you would enjoy that sequence of feeling. Just that storyline, just the Andor Rogue One storyline. I think you enjoy it. You probably won't truly understand like the backstory and everything that's happening, but you get that there's what you get you understand that there's an empire and then there's a rebellion, and so you get that stuff. But I truly think that that these set of shows and movies will get you into like, oh, I like Star Wars, because that's what I did with Jay when we had a bet. and I had my
Yeah.
bed was for him when I won. I told him what he had to watch Rogue One, and he actually enjoyed it. Like he had never watched Star Wars, I don't know anything about it, but it's like watch Rogue One, and he actually enjoyed it. It's like I'm not going to tell you watch anything else, but Rogue One I know is what that you truly enjoy. Uh,
Exactly.
and then just that's pretty much it. That's what's updated nerd shows. What you got?
Man, hold on. My bad. I'm over here
You
texting
wrote
my
it
wife.
down?
No, I'm over here texting my wife. She out of town.
Uh,
So I've been watching. I've been watching Dragon Ball. Finally buckled down, started watching it. I forgot what episode I'm on. I think I'm like episode like 70 or something like that. There really not that many. It's like I think it's like a total like 163 episodes total. So ain't that many. Or maybe less than that, but I can't remember, something like that. Also too, so Dama finally released the dub version of all the episodes now. Matter of fact,
nice.
while I was setting up, so I got it on my other screen right here right now. I'm on episode 13 and you got 20 episodes of that. So done with that probably by tonight. I'm gonna try to finish the rest of it. I know I gotta get up early. So shout out to Big J. I know he's gonna probably watch this later. I'm going to get back on Andor. I know everybody was sitting there saying that it's pretty good. Like a lot of people saying it's good. The first 3 episodes kind of slow, so kind of just took me out of it. But he said it, and other people kind of told me too that after episode 3, it does get good. So I'm gonna check it out.
They time jump. They time jump, so it gets closer to Rogue One.
Yeah, because it's like it comes in sections of 3s.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So it's like 9 episodes altogether. So yeah,
12.
I'm oh cool. Okay. Man, I hope y'all right. I hope y'all right about it being good, bro. Because Jesus. Okay. I'll try to. I'll rewatch. Was it BB? Was it BBY or was it BBY3 or something like that? I'm on that one. The first time jump. I think. I can't remember. I got it downstairs. I'll watch it. Let's see what else I've been watching. Like I said, I watched the original Christopher Reeve Superman 1 and Superman 2. Superman 3 or 4 never existed. I don't know what you're talking about, cuz those movies never happened. Don't believe what people tell you.
Fake news.
Exactly. Let me see something else I watched. Oh, I watched The Predator.
Oh.
Watched that too. That's the one that came out like 2018 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Watching that movie and sitting there thinking to myself about how Prey was, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad they rebooted this, bro. Cause it was starting to get too
convoluted.
Not even convoluted. I don't know. I don't want to say goofy, but I don't know. It was just like it didn't have that same feel as like the Arnold ones. Even the Danny Glover one. I know a lot of people kind of talk down the Danny Glover one, but I like the Danny Glover one, bro. I know a lot of people don't, but it's all good. Let's see what else. I'm sitting there trying to run all the different shows in my head. Or should I say different apps? So I was trying to get my wife. We were trying to do a marathon watch of all the Mission Impossible movies.
Get ready
Before
for
we go, before we see the new one or whatever. So we got to try to see if we got to find some time before Friday to do that. I feel like it's something else I'm missing, bro. I'm really trying to just scan through all the apps. Oh, bro, was it Love, Death, and Robots came out, new season.
Oh.
Yep, I need to go watch that too. I just realized that I found out a couple days ago.
Netflix don't advertise, so.
Bro, I tell you what to do. You got to go through the news section. There's a section on there that you can. It tells you shows is coming out real soon. You just go in there and you just click the notification, and that way it'll tell you when it come out. That's when I found out about that. I was like, oh yeah, Love, Death, and Robots came out. I don't know why I thought it was coming out like next month or something. I don't know why I had it in my head. But when I went on there, I was like, oh, okay, so it is out now. And then I want to watch that. I want to watch that documentary on Reebok, but I can't find it. I thought it was on Netflix. Maybe it ain't came out yet. I feel like it did come out though. I thought it was on Netflix or Hulu or Max, one of them. I thought it's on one of those apps or whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I think that's it, bro, that I watched. Yeah, because it really, man, I've been on Crunchyroll like crazy, bro. Like I said, finding all kind of
One
anime.
Piece.
I'm on there just adding anime that I want to look at eventually and stuff, man. Because I'm trying to get through all like the ones I like the Dama. I'll be done with Dama in like a couple days.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, I think I'll be done with that. Maybe give me like a little week. I'll be done with that, and then I'll probably move back over to My Hero Academia because they got a new show spin off from My Hero Academia called My Hero Academia Vigilantes. And so I want to
Oh,
check that one out. Yeah, so man, anime, man, is something else, bro. Like I said, it's a
yeah.
lot of, man, a lot of options and stuff, man, when it comes to anime. So, but yeah, that's all I got though. I ain't really got too much else, man. Let's see what some of these comments talking about, man. We got two of them. Shout out to Salam, man. He says, hey y'all, said fandom is too toxic. He said you put a black face or a woman on anything, these clowns cry. Said Sinners came out and killed it, and these same were acquired AF. Toxicity is is monetized. He's right. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's you can have 100 movies, right? 99 of them be white male led. No, you don't hear a peep. But let that one out of that 100 be a not a non-white male led.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man. Boy, the world ready to shut down.
They
They ready to blow it up.
up.
They're ready to make a new law, pass a new constitution or something, bro. Over this, like this ain't going. No, we can't have this. We can't have this. Like, bro, you had 99 movies. We asked for one of them. No. We gotta have all 100. Like,
right, but that's the only way that it's fair.
Yeah, sounds fair, huh? Yeah. But yeah, let's see what else we got. He also said that I'm gonna have to catch y'all on the replay about to catch the movie Friendship. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I heard that's really good.
Yeah, man. Let us know what you think about that too, man. Let us know what you think about Friendship when you come back, Salon. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got, man. We definitely appreciate everybody geeking out with your boys, man, for another episode, man. Look, y'all, we're gonna try to get more shows in here.
It's been hectic.
Yeah. Like I said, we had a family member pass here over the last couple of weeks, so still trying to get ourselves back into some type of order here. We'll try to get more. I know there's a lot of news dropping. I think next week is going to be started. Like the real serious movies going to be started dropping real soon, man. So we definitely going to do some shows coming up here. Matter of fact, I think what's today? Saturday.
Yeah.
The Jurassic Park, the new Jurassic, or should I say Jurassic World trailer should be dropping here pretty soon, man. So probably got to talk about that too when it drop.
Yeah, because Scarlett Johansson, I think, is doing SNL tonight. So yeah, it should be dropping pretty soon.
If it's not Sunday, it probably like Monday morning or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, listen, guys. With all that being said, man, it is your boy Real.
It's your boy Will with the Sinners.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, man. All we ask y'all to do is stay geeked. New to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and everybody, please hit them likes for us tonight, man. We will be back here real soon, guys. Stay geeked, and we out.